What's up, y'all? Nature Girl 30 here, and as you can hear, I'm a bit under the weather, hence I have this little scarf thing on me. But anyway, guys, thank you for being with sending me questions for this Q&A. I can't remember what it is right now. I do believe it's 145. But either or, if I could be wrong, but y'all see the title if I am. But anyway, sorry, and I'm also a little tired too. But let's get started with your questions. First set of questions on Twitter coming from Largest85. Will AJ Styles get buried by Cena once Cena returns from his injury? No. AJ Styles is way over than Cena. And in my humble opinion, I believe that Cena has enough common sense to know when to back down. To be completely honest with you, Cena's as beat up can be. I doubt that he would really want to bury anybody, and I think that he's fine not being champ for a while. And honestly, no, I don't really see that happening. I don't think Cena will allow it to happen. Second question. Thoughts on Mark Henry jiving with the New Day? That was weird. That was one of the weirdest segments I've ever seen Mark Henry be in. Besides the fact that he romanced Mae Young, and I will admit that was a bit entertaining. But Mark Henry should have left a long time ago and literally just took his dignity and walked out the door and kept moving. Because ever since his heel turn, he has even after his heel turn, he has not been the same. He has been downgraded. He's been humiliated right and left. I don't even know why he's still there. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. But I still don't understand why he's still there. I don't understand why he's still doing these things. He's been a joke for a long time now. And I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just a kick in the face to all the internet fans that are calling him a joke, and that's probably why he's having fun with the New Day. I don't know. But yeah, that was just weird. Do you think Girl Meets World should have a pedophile episode? No. No freaking way. And number one is Disney. Disney's not going to ever allow that to happen within a million freaking years. And I'm kind of happy because that's just way too much. No, I don't think they should have one. And Dustin, you've actually sent me 6 questions last time, so I'm gonna go over the question I did not answer. And this is your 6th question for me. That was from a week ago. Who is your favorite Looney Tunes character? Maybe I did answer this. I have no idea. Maybe I did. Either or, dang, I think it was Daffy. I think I said my favorite Looney Tunes was Daffy. Yep, I did answer that. But anyway, you already got a second set of questions from me. So I'll answer those too. But next question actually comes from, I think the next question actually does come from Little Fish. Sorry, my bad. Like I said, not feeling good. Blame it on that. What if you got yelled at by Freddy? What would you do? Knowing me, I would probably laugh because Freddy's the type of dude that doesn't get angry. Yeah, he has some rages occasionally. Like, he has some rants sometimes, and I like hearing him rant because he doesn't do it that often. He's very polite. But hearing him yell at me, personally, I would probably laugh in his face. Not out of just sheer insensitiveness. I would, if that's a word, but I would just probably laugh because the fact that he's yelling at me, because he just don't yell at people. That's just not him. He rants, yes, but as for being like yelling at people like rah, 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 that's just not Freddy. I don't see Freddy doing that. And if he did, I would probably bust out laughing. I know me. I'm just might. Unless he just had really the angry face, or if he teared up. If he teared up, I would probably cry. But more than likely, I'll probably laugh at him. Nothing against Freddy. I love Freddy. Freddy, you are my friend. You are my heart, man. But honestly, if you yelled at me, I would probably laugh. As silly as that sounds, I probably would. Okay. This is a legit question. And it's not, and it doesn't sound like it's anything that is geared towards just being flat out mean. It's a legit question, so I will answer this. What if you were hanging out with Griffin in public, and then all of a sudden cops stopped you and started beating up on Griffin for no reason? What would you do to help him? That's a legit question. Honestly, number one, I don't really know what I would do in that situation. I know that's the easy way out, but that's the honest thing I can say. If I had my cell phone in hand, I would definitely call 911. Not to mention, if you have a camera phone, I would say pull. I'm not gonna really say pull it out, and I don't really want to have on my phone the fact that a good friend of mine is getting the crap beat out of him. But honestly, I would definitely call 911. Now, and if the other cop has a gun on me, all I can say is that they're being filmed. Everything they do is going to be filmed and it's uploaded into the cloud. If they're going to be that stupid to literally try to do that to Irvin, they're not going to last. Because number one, Irvin probably ain't going to play that. And I know Irvin's going to probably try to fight back, but then he's going to probably be as calm and as docile as he can possibly be. He can probably try to be as collected as he can possibly be. But everybody has a breaking point when they get beat up for no reason. And if Irvin, in my opinion, I don't think Irvin will take it. I don't think he would take it lying down. I think he would fight back. As for me, I don't really know what I would do. I don't really know if I even have it in me to take on a cop. But if I see my friend hurting, sometimes I do forget where I'm at, and I will try something no matter how much it's going to hurt in the very end. Sometimes I don't think, and I just go and do stuff knowing that somebody's getting hurt. I would try to break up a fight knowing that I may get hurt in the end. Sometimes I just shut off and just go like on just pure instinct. So I really don't know. But if I see my friend getting hurt, sometimes I do shut my brain off and then just go pure instinct, guns blazing, without thinking of consequence. But I pray, I don't think that that's going to be the case with Irvin. But if that is the case for me, I don't like seeing my friends getting hurt. And I might just shut off and just do whatever I can to get that cop off of him. Knowing that I might either get shot or tased. I don't know. Sometimes I do that, but like I said, I don't know. Yeah, just the thought of being tased or shot is not pleasant. But the last thing I want to see is my friend getting hurt. Ever. Ever. If I had something, I would grab it and try to pull him off. And I would have the film to prove it. I would try something. And it may not work. But like I said, so many scenarios, but I don't know. Did you know that Bret Hart has prostate cancer? Yeah. I actually did talk about that on the last Q&A, and that's a shame. I really do pray that Bret comes out of this, and I pray that Bret gets healed and heals soon, because it's messed up that somebody as great as Bret has cancer. The next question actually comes from, oh, well, Little Fish, you actually sent me 2 sets. So I guess this counts as your next to last. Should Eva Marie hire bodyguards to escort her from events to public places due to all the threats she's been getting? She should have had bodyguards a long time ago, because it's not fair. She's wanting. I mean, she's a diva, and the fact that she's being threatened and people are trying to kill her for no reason is ridiculous. But yes, she needs protection. Seriously, especially if she wants to work there. She should get protection, and she should have bodyguards everywhere. Why are fans acting as if Eva Marie killed her children and puppies? Isn't these fans ridiculous? Yes, they are. Look, I understand that a lot of people don't like Eva because Eva can't wrestle. I'm going to be honest. It takes a while for people to understand who they want to be as a character, whether they're an actor, an actress, or whatever, what have you. It's entertainment. They got to know who their characters are. She knows she's a heel. She's running with it. She may not be the best wrestler in the world, but who freaking cares? There's no point in trying to kill her. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. Just like with the whole Cena rage. No, it makes no sense at all. The guy has been on our screen for months. But as for Eva Marie, let it go. And I agree. These fans are nuts. They're insane. They are crazy. And it's sad because Eva Marie is practically can be one of the best heels out there, and I'm rooting for her. But it makes me sad how people want to kill her for no reason. It's jacked up. And yeah, they're acting like they killed their moms. I'm like, no, hon, she did nothing to you. She's just a character. Get over it. Sheesh. But I agree with you, man. Good set of questions, little fish. And one of your questions, Dustin Dunn, I'm just going to go ahead and answer since you sent me one. Do you think pornography should be removed from the internet? Here's one thing I'm going to say about that. If you don't have porn, there's going to be another type of porn that's going to be invented anyway. It may not be on the internet anymore, but doggone it, they'll find a way to make money. So, and there's going to be a lot of folks that's going to disagree. If that's how you feel personally, that's how you feel personally. But I highly doubt that taking porn off the internet is going to cure anything. And more than likely, there's a lot of people that like porn. So, other than that, no. I don't think that it would make any sense to take anything off the internet because it's just going to make something else. That's just my opinion. Just leave it where it's at. Seriously. And my final set of questions comes from Final Limits. What are your thoughts on Daniel Bryan announcing his retirement? And do you think Brie Bella will follow him out of WWE? Yes. It's already a given that Brie Bella has already made up her mind that she wants to be a mom. And now that Daniel Bryan is retiring, and rightfully so, she wants to make a family with him. So, of course, she's going to leave. WrestleMania is going to be her last hurrah. That's the reason why she's having a championship match at Fastlane. In my opinion, I don't know if she's even going to see WrestleMania. But it sounds to me that she's actually planning on leaving and maybe leaving early. That's just my theory. That's why she's having a championship match at Fastlane against Charlotte. So they can get all that out the way and have Becky Lynch versus Sasha, Becky Lynch versus Sasha versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. And I'm not sure if she's going to be going. That's just my opinion. Because Nikki's not going to be there. Nikki might be, in my opinion, I don't know if Nikki's going to be coming back. But I will say this. Brie is definitely going to be leaving after her husband. And now that Daniel Bryan is officially gone, she's next. I believe that wholeheartedly. What are your thoughts on Road Dogg saying that wins and losses don't mean anything in WWE? I have actually seen many videos on that. I have seen Fabe's quote-unquote rage rant about it. But I will say that, and the reason why I say this is because his rage was actually pretty tame and it was kind of cute. But regardless, I will say that it's stupid. It makes zero sense. If wins and losses didn't matter, then what would be the efficiency of a push? Seriously. The push has to be, you have to have a reason to push somebody. If the person has a lot of wins, of course you want to push a winner. If the person has a lot of losses, then you don't want to push them. That kind of measures how much push they should get. So if the wins and losses don't matter, then how will the push make any sense? Seriously. For example, if John Cena kept losing a whole bunch of matches, then why in the world would anybody want to push him to the moon? Or if he had a particular character that everybody liked and he was well over, why would they want to push him to the moon? I understand that wins and losses are not really storyline wise, I understand that wins and losses are not really a big factor. But when it comes to pushing an individual, in my opinion, it is a big factor. But I don't know whether or not he meant that in his context or if he meant something differently. But honestly, yeah, that makes no sense. I don't really agree with that at all. Do you think Girl Meets World should have a serious episode like illness such as AIDS or cancer? Where one of the main or minor characters get diagnosed with it. Honestly, if they actually did have a cancer episode, more than likely they're going to kill off, what's-her-face, Smackle. They'll probably kill off Smackle. If they ever did that. But, yeah. Death is one thing that a lot of children corporations such as Disney and Hasbro try to negate and go around and just beat around the bush or turn to something else. Just like how My Little Pony Friendship is Magic actually turned one episode from the term of hibernation, they use it as death, which is weird. But either or, I'm just saying that. And it was a Rainbow Dash episode, so I can't remember what episode number it was. But all I can say is it was weird. But yeah, I can't really imagine a major children's company talking about death. Sure, you could talk about sex. Sure, you can talk about discrimination. Sure, you can talk about racism. Sure, you can talk about feminism. But when it comes to death, that is the one thing they try to avoid. So I doubt that will happen, but it would be on a serious tip if that happened. They did mention what happened to Chet. I don't know, and they also not Chet, but not only Chet, but also what happened to Angela's dad. So they did touch on it, but briefly. But yeah, if you had one of the major characters, not major, because they probably won't kill off the main four, more likely Zay than the main four. But if they had Smackle or Zay have cancer, then yeah. It would be a very serious episode. It would probably open a lot of people's eyes. It'll probably open up a lot of questioning from kids to parents that parents will probably want to avoid because not even they're comfortable in talking about death. But yeah, it would be because there's a lot going on around us. We can't ignore it. We can't ignore that there's been a lot of death going on in the last few years. And if they want to touch on that, I think that would be the best place to go. So I'm all for it. It'll be a really hard conversation for a parent to tell a child, but it has to be said. You can't really ignore it. But yeah, I have no problem with that. Thoughts on Awesome Kong being fired from TNA from getting into a backstage altercation with Reby Sky, Matt Hardy's wife Reby. That's why I don't like Matt Hardy anymore, because Matt Hardy won't leave his personal life alone. He has to put it in a storyline or put it in the forefront. But I guess I can't really blame him there. It was WWF. But, shoot, he agreed. Or, I'm not going to really go too much into Matt Hardy, but I will say that's just stupid. But the thing is that I understand if you're going to be suspended. I understand if you're going to be suspended for a few months, or maybe suspended without pay. But being fired, no, that's just ridiculous. I don't know what Reby Sky actually has any clout behind the scenes, but why the heck is your wife involved in wrestling at all? And honestly, they made that mistake multiple times with WWE. I'm happy they haven't done that unless the wife is a wrestler. But honestly, it's stupid. They must have wanted to get rid of her anyway. Like, seriously, they really wanted to get rid of Awesome Kong in the first place. That had to have been just the catalyst of getting her out of there. That was just something that just got the ball rolling. They've been wanting to get that chick gone for a long time, and that was the reason to do it. For what I've heard is, I don't know if she had her hands around her throat, and yeah, that's grounds for firing if that's the case. But I really don't know what happened behind the scenes. But I will say that yeah, I don't know if they got into any fisticuffs, but honestly, yeah, I have to say that yeah, she should be fired. I guess she should be. I don't know whether or not Reby Sky is actually a wrestler. If she is a wrestler, then no, she should have been suspended. But if she's just a plain old civilian being a part of a storyline, then unfortunately, yeah, she should be fired. And that's heartbreaking because TNA really does need to have something. And then now they don't really have much. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for these questions. And honestly, if you want to send me any more questions, by all means, send it to me via YouTube or on Twitter at RKH30, hashtag NatureGirlQ&A. I don't even know why I have the hashtag there, because I know you guys don't use it. But hey, it's part of the whole catchphrase thing, I guess, if that is a catchphrase. Either or, it's stuck in my head. I've been doing it for several years, and it's just there. But yeah, if you want to use the hashtag, it's there. Hashtag NatureGirlQ&A. It's NatureGirl30 signing off. Peace out, y'all.